G'day guys, Steve from Broken Sprocket, and in this video I'm going to be installing these engine protection covers to my DRZ400. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to install these engine protection covers to the casings on the dirt bike here. Now these are prone to damages when you fall off in the bush, hit a rock, your gear lever can smash or brake lever can smash up against these and damage these quite easily. So a little bit of protection on these covers can get you out of a lot of trouble and really help you out in the bush and protect your bike. Now I had something similar on my KTM 350. They were a plastic Turbis, I think they were brand ones, and they protected the engine really well, and that bike had a lot of drops and I dropped it quite often and it hit big rocks and all these kinds of things, and those plastic covers took a lot of damage, but it never once damaged the engine on the bike. So I think they're a good investment to have these covers, and we're going to get in and protect this bike. I'm not quite sure if you can see this, but the previous owner has dropped the bike and the gear lever has hit the casing and put a very small indentation in this casing. Now a little bit more pressure on this and that could have easily have cracked this casing or put a giant hole in the casing. That is why I'm putting this type of protection on there to give it a little bit more protection against that kind of impact. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is on the inside of these plates is I'm just going to get a bit of sandpaper and I'm going to scuff it up a bit just to give the contact glue, well, it's Celastic, it's gasket maker, a little bit of something to bite into to give it a little bit more chance of gripping in and not falling off with vibration or heat or just beating it up. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a scuff and help that out there. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of this gasket maker here, apply it to this protection panel and stick it onto the engine. The engine casing has already been scratched up with the boots and stuff like that, so it should make contact on here quite good. Okay, just making sure it's lined up nicely. Just going to put a little bit of tape over it to allow it to cure and make sure it doesn't move while it cures. And onto the other side. This side there's not as much area, so this goo will probably find its way out and make a little bit of a mess, so I don't want to go too mad with this on this side. Also, these covers, they're just the cheap ones from eBay. They're about 1/5 of the price of some of the better known brand ones, and I thought to myself, at 1/5 of the price, I'll give them a try. I can't imagine the other ones will protect all that much more. Now make sure that's central, so I'll need to take that out if I ever need to check the timing or do something like that. That plug will have to come out when you adjust your valves and things like that, so make sure that stays good. It feels quite good on here. Actually, you can already feel that glue really holding it in. It wouldn't move, but I'll put some tape there just in case so that it doesn't move whilst it's curing. Okay guys, that's how easy these little covers here are to install on your bike. As I said earlier, these ones here are just the cheap ones off eBay. They're about 1/5 of the price of some of the better brand or better known brand ones. So there's probably about 1.5 mils of extra aluminium now to protect these cases, so I think that'll be sufficient for protection, and we'll see how they hold up, because I'm sure I'll drop this bike plenty of times. Thanks for watching.